So our kids have informed us that there's something cool on our property. So we're going to take a little hike that way to go check it out. Come along with us. So something cool on the property could be a massive beehive.
Not
Knowing
a
my
beehive,
kids.
is it? Maybe. Good deal.
So we'll find out if we all come running back, chased by bees or bald-faced hornets. Oh, there's a wild cat. The infamous wild moon kitty.
Where are we going?
Where is this? Right here.
What is that? A bunch of cans. Yeah, like
Bunch
bottles
of cans.
and stuff.
Wow. Our property usually doesn't have much on it. Definitely not a pile of cans.
What is it all? Is it trash? Bottles, trash,
Just in the
it's all
middle
in
of
one
nowhere.
spot.
All in one spot.
I don't know how it could have gotten here. For people.
Kind of old.
Nobody's lived here before, though.
No, nobody's lived on this property ever. It's got the old flip top pull tab,
Oh yeah, look at
like
that.
from the 60s.
It looks like there's an apple on this one. The stem and the apple and the
Let's
leaves.
say
Welch. That looks like Welch's. That might be grape
Welch's?
juice or something.
like apple juice, grape juice.
Ugh, careful. It's rusty.
Yeah, careful with that. Oops.
There's a lot of glass out here.
Yeah, we should probably watch out. Like there's people glass right here.
We should get a
Look at this little thing.
Be careful.
big container.
Here's
What does that say on it?
Hot.
What is it?
It says hot.
Don't touch brown
Cap.
bottles. Oh, it's all rusted out.
Yeah. Weird.
Interesting. So what else here? I see juice. I see beer cans.
Oh, beer cans. There's I don't know what that is.
Some of that looks like food cans over here.
Yes, food cans. It must be from when, like back in the.
Again, she grabs the brown bottle. Does it say hot on it?
Back in the 60s or so, because these pull tabs, I mean, some of them have the regular tab, so maybe it's two different. Oh, the
Cat
infamous
number 2. Thing 2 has joined
whiskers.
us.
Kitty.
Hey, kitty, kitty.
So some of it's got pull tabs, but I see a can over there. It's got a regular pop top.
Huh.
Yeah, see that one's got a regular pop top. So that one's a newer one.
Was there?
But it's got the. It doesn't have the wide
Oh,
mouth.
that's
It's a Miller. It's a beer can, but it doesn't have the wide mouth that started, I think, back in the
Let me clean
90s.
this up before the cats cut their paws.
Yeah.
Um,
A lot of it's got the pull tabs though from back in the, I'm guessing, 60s.
Yeah, there's more there. Did both of these things exist at the same time? Both types of tops?
I think both the tops. At one point there was an overlap, so they would have had to have existed at the same time.
Well, that's probably when all this got here. I wonder what they were doing here.
Some kind of
Oh wow, a plate. Turn it over. That looks-
China or something? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Careful where you're walking, kiddo. There's broken glass.
If you see the rest of it, it might say on the back if it's junk or if it's like it
Oh.
looks.
Corel.
That's not that
That's not old.
No.
What is that?
Some of these bottles are pretty old.
What's this one say?
Corel Livingware by Corning. This is just a regular plate.
I don't know what that is.
I mean, it looks
too
like it could
faded.
be- This could be from the
Here's another
70s
one.
still.
Here's another one. It says the same thing.
This is a Budweiser. Or no, Rainier.
Rainier. Here's your plate. Looks like something from maybe the 70s.
Maybe
Here's
somebody
another
just
one. It's
tossed
not
that out.
faded
I don't
as
know.
much. It's not as faded.
Well,
as
somebody obviously
Yeah.
was here for a while because there's a ton of cans here.
It might have been when they,
What were they doing?
maybe when they logged it.
Did
one
people
looks
log this
newer.
property?
I think they logged this back in the 60s.
There's a pretty
Is it people that? Oh yeah, be careful with that.
That's
right
gonna be
there.
very sharp, so
Ew.
don't grab the edges like that.
Not very cool.
Yeah.
What? Tin
That's just
foil?
a bunch of tinfoil.
For like food.
Oh yeah, they could have been cooking food on it.
They would have logged this back in the 60s, maybe the early 70s.
Ow, this is hot too, but it looks old. Look at the
Oh,
size
wow.
of that glass.
Yeah,
Grab it because my hands are...
that looks really old.
It does. It's interesting.
200
It's like an old
milliliters.
soda bottle or something.
How is this? Why is this like piece of glass shaped so weird? Whoa, look at this.
I don't know what it is. It's off something.
Yeah.
This guy's been here for a while. It's growing on it.
Yep.
What's growing?
Careful.
Yeah, another bottle. Interesting.
So some of these might be from the 60s or 70s when they logged it, and it looks like they might probably put a camp up somewhere around here.
Oh, here's another.
And when they
piece of
logged
a
it, they just threw all their
big one.
garbage.
That could
in
have
one
been like
spot.
a big jug of
Whoa.
Oh yeah,
oh,
that's a
alcohol maybe?
piece of a big jug.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so
Maybe
big.
water.
Blue ball. Holy cow!
Here's another one of those weird bottles.
Let's go get a.
Oh, this one has a cap.
It's not blue ball.
Careful, kiddo, careful.
That's the weird bottle, but it's got a
No,
thing on the
that's-
front of it.
Well, it's got a.
I think this is where they got blue ball from.
Oh wow, look at that.
There's no plastic, though. It's definitely from a while ago. There's no plastic out here at all.
Storm
Yeah.
Mall something. It has a pop top.
I'm going to break
What's
the
this?
glass if I walk up.
Stout malt liquor. It's got the tear off top.
Look at this. It's
Oh, this has
We'll have to
stuff
see
in
when
it.
this was all brewed.
This is Planter's Peanuts.
Planters peanuts.
Mixed nuts. Deluxe mixed nuts.
It's just a garbage. It's like a garbage pile
Yeah.
from the 60s.
You definitely
There's
found
that.
something interesting.
yeah.
Planters nuts.
Just random.
Then here's this.
Yeah, is that a? That's a newer one. See, give me that. Let me see that. This is a newer one. It's got the regular top, but it's not a wide mouth. I don't know when. Do you remember when they introduced wide mouth beer cans
No, I don't drink beer.
so you could guzzle beer faster?
Beer's nasty.
Yeah.
Some type of food is in this.
Yeah. Let's go get a container and collect all this stuff up. Get a better look at it back at the trailer.
Goes all the way
I'm
out
gonna
here.
flip this upside down because I think that.
So we found a lot of different stuff up there. A lot of different types of beer. Different types of bottles. We don't even know what they are. Cece's got one back there. Does that even say what it is?
No,
No?
none of those have labels.
No. Let me see it real
They
quick.
look like canteens.
Kind of look like canteens. It's got an odd shape to it.
Like a barrel shape.
I've never seen one of these.
What else?
There's these ones. Tiny,
Yeah.
tiny things.
Oh, really small.
Tiny little jar or bottle. Still got dirt in it, you know, from digging out of the ground. A lot of them we just don't know what they are. That looks kind of like an old apple juice.
That looks like an apple juice jar.
Like an
yeah.
apple juice, grape juice, something. And the best we can find, or the best we can figure, is these pull tabs were made between 65 and 75, 1965 and 1975. And a lot of these,
Miller.
yeah, Miller, a lot of these have the screw top, which came out in the early 60s, the screw top beer bottles.
Dad, that's not Miller. How many bugs are in this one?
Those
Yeah.
are Miller. That whole three
That
rows
whole
is
thing.
Miller beer.
Yeah, it looks like Miller was very popular.
Right. And there's a ton of Miller cans down on the ground you
Yeah.
can't see right now.
All these Miller cans down here.
There's a bunch of Rainier cans back there.
Rainier beer?
Show them the
Yeah.
bugs.
Yeah, show them the bugs.
About a
They
fool.
all just piled in there. All the bugs just flocked to that one jar or that one bottle for some
There's
reason.
probably still beer in it.
That might have been, yeah. You got Rainier beer with a pull tab.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
And there's also ones like
There's
this that have like.
Yeah, this
this.
is a generic version of just beer.
It's just generic beer.
They really seem to enjoy beer.
Show 'em
whoever
that
these
one,
people
Sadie.
were.
And there's
Schlitz malt liquor.
Schlitz malt liquor. We just call it Blue Bull because it has a blue bull on it. I named it that.
So what are some of the more unusual things that we only found one or two of?
kinda.
Well, there's a
that
diet
squirt?
squirt.
A
diet
squirt?
Diet squirt.
Olympia Gold. Show them that one. Show them that one, Sonny.
There's Olympia Gold right here.
Oh yeah. Show them that one. A Shast.
There's some random
Shast
stuff
tea,
too.
iced tea.
This looks like a salad dressing, maybe.
Maybe
this was
salad dressing.
probably. This looks like salad dressing. This is probably a wine bottle.
Probably.
Maybe.
Wine
Maybe wine?
glasses.
There's also a.
We have some
There-
wine glasses right here.
Yep, somebody had some wine glasses. This looks like almost a a hot sauce container. We found 3 of them, but we can't. There's no label. I
We
don't
found
recognize
this,
that
which
label.
looks like Schilling's chili powder.
Chili powder from back in the day.
Yeah, and
There's
it's in a
these-
metal tin, which is interesting because you don't usually see metal tins much.
Then there's shrimp cocktail. Shrimp cocktail lid.
Yeah.
Shrimp
Found
cocktail.
a few of those.
Yeah, this is Rainier beer. This is an odd shaped bottle.
We're either
Yeah,
guessing
there's,
it went. We were either guessing it went on this or on.
What else do we
This.
have?
Yeah, be careful with that. It's broken.
It.
We've got,
It's less broken
Go
than
ahead.
the other
We've
one.
got these weird cone-shaped ones right here.
We have
It's got like a
on it.
design on them.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Oh, can I see?
I don't know what type of design that is.
Ooh, that looks really pretty.
fancy.
Yeah.
Fancy design though. It's older beer. It's all
Somebody likes Miracle Whip.
yeah. A long time ago with
Not
a metal
just
lid.
me. I like Miracle Whip.
Then there's this tiny lid. We don't know what that is. There's
Oh,
this
that's
one.
sharp.
I know. There's
What does that
this.
say?
I
The
don't
good
know.
for you meal. I don't
The
know
good
what
for
that
you
would be.
meal.
Who
And then
knows?
there's these giant lids.
What's this one say? Mixed nuts, 16 ounces.
Yeah, we found a few
This is
planters.
like a
This
regular
is-
sized one.
bottles.
This is a regular sized
That
one.
looks like coffee.
That's the
Yeah,
biggest
this
one we
looks
found.
like a coffee
like
can.
an old MJB kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody has actual plastic. It looks like maybe syrup.
Either that or soap. The soap
Maybe
is
soap,
I don't know.
soap
That doesn't look
bottle.
like soap. That looks like a medicine bottle.
This says Big Stout on it, and I thought it was interesting because it has a rounded lid, but then you pull it open. No.
Yeah, probably like a beer or something like that.
Yeah.
Big,
Well,
big
stout,
mouth.
Yeah, stout sounds like that, but it's just an interesting lid.
Says
I've
big
never
mouth.
seen. Never seen that lid.
Pull out ring.
One of the interesting things that we found there, we only found like 1 or 2 of these. It's just wires.
We're guessing
found
it
a
was
couple
for
of
like a
those?
battery.
We found like, I think we might have found
We were guessing it's
one
for like a
more.
battery because it has these like little things for like a battery charger.
And this, I think, is one of the most interesting. I don't know why.
That looks like a medicine
This
bottle.
looks like a little medicine bottle. It actually has graduated amounts on it. Probably
It actually
it
looks
says
like it's.
cc on one side and ounces on the other.
could actually-
We opened it up and it's empty and doesn't smell like anything, so I have no idea what would have been in it.
And if you look carefully, there you can see those on its side like that because it's like has like this gooey like stuff.
Oh yeah, it's kind of dried in there.
Um,
Oh, watch out, kiddo.
Another cool thing that we found is the top, I'm guessing, another wine bottle, and it has a
It
bit of
had
pump in it.
it had the thing on it, but it fell off when we were taking it back.
That's a jug of
That's
some
a
sort.
that's a thick
That could be a
thick glass
wine
for like
jug.
a jug, maybe
Yeah.
a moonshine
We
or
found
something. Who knows?
Two of these, but I don't know where the other one went. They look like little tiny Christmas ornaments.
Yeah.
What's this one say?
That says Schweppes Ginger Ale. That's
All right.
about it.
Is that about it?
So some plastic, some stuff looked newer, but a lot of stuff looked older, a lot older. Oh, be careful, hon. I'm trying to find out.
Whether it went there or not, whether it goes together, I don't know.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting if you actually found one.
Put a whole wine glass together. Oh, wait, I forgot the best one.
Oh, the best
The
one.
best one is a cap. It says something like Noilly Prat Marseille, and I looked it up. It's a vermouth from France. So somebody likes their fancy alcohol instead of beer.
Fancy alcohol.
Yeah,
Does
vermouth.
it have like a
NP, Noilly Prat. That's what it
I know, but
stands
does
for,
it
however
look
you
like-
pronounce that? Probably not like that.
like doesn't it look kind of like a farm thing?
Like a
farm
barn, yeah, it's because
house?
it's scratched
Barn
off.
house.
Yeah. Okay,
Maybe.
that's about it. A lot of cans, a lot of rusty cans down here.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
what that one is. It's kind of
Planters, peanuts, mixed nuts. I
Lots of
think we
stuff.
covered most of what we found, and there's still a ton of broken glass over there. That
Yeah, we need
couldn't
to-
get everything. We're gonna have to dig.
It
up
looks
a
like
whole
somebody's
area.
garbage pile from where they threw all their bottles when they were logging this area back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
So we'll have to clean that up a little more.
Yeah.
But
We
it
got
is
some
interesting what we found. I mean, we found a lot of
recycling
stuff.
income, right?
Yeah,
You guys show this?
recycling.
I don't know,
what that is.
Just a jar.
It's
or
like
something?
a jar. It maybe had like
Who knows?
orange in it.
Pickled pig's feet?
Who knows?
Ew. Only 1 foot, I think.
All right, guys.
Okay.
So, if you like the video, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber yet, hit the subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Until next time, go make something.